wonders they say shall never end. Can you imagine what this police officer just did? A woman who wants to remain anonymous has accused a police officer identified as Peter Iba, attached to Sakwenwa Police Division in the Thai local government area, Rivers State, of unlawfully detaining and raping her in a guest house after she was arrested for not putting on a nose mask. The victim, who is a widow and mother of two, disclosed that she was taken away from a bus she was traveling in from Bori, Kana local government area to Port Harcourt around 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, 28th of July. According to the victim, after the officer detained her at the checkpoint for hours, he put her in the police van and began to drive around under the pretext of taking her to the station. The woman said that they ended up at a guest house. She said that she cooperated after the policeman threatened her and was there till Wednesday morning. According to the victim, the officer asked her to give her account number so that he would transfer 2,000 naira to her. She said that she played along and gave him the account number because she didn't know what he would do to her if she refused. When contacted, the police public relations officer, Nnamdi Omoni, said that the police was investigating the matter towards unmasking the accused police officer and ensuring that justice is served. And this is coming from Punch News. You can imagine this issue of a face mask. Of course, we've been hearing different stories concerning how police people have been obtaining people, they've been intimidating people, they've been doing all manner of things. I'm even surprised that they've even gone to the level of this, because we know that they always harass young boys, they always harass young youths, and they obtain them, they get your phone and begin to search, begin to look for what they didn't put there. At the end of the day, some of them, to the extent they would ask you to go to ATM. I was even thinking whether he was going to ask the woman to transfer money to him, so he wanted to even give her money. You can imagine that kind of a thing. And again, maybe the woman is very, very smart for her to have even seen the police officer's name, or maybe on his chest, or maybe as the badge. Where is this word turning into? Because a lot of things are happening, not only in Nigeria, all over the world, a lot of atrocities. But it's just that when it comes to Nigeria, it's a free fall. It's really a free fall. Anything happens, and we hope that everything will be done, because before you know it, they might want to twist everything. They will tell you, oh, what is your evidence? What is this? What is that? And before you know, some people will be blaming the woman. Why didn't you put on your nose mask? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And even with this nose mask, the police have been using it to take money from people. Most especially all those bus drivers with commercial, all these commercial bus drivers, they always obtain them, and those who are in the bus. But I don't know why somebody would just obtain somebody and to the extent taking carnal knowledge of that person. I hope justice will be given at the end of the day, so that they will not sweep it under the carpet. They will not begin to ask unnecessary questions. Before you know, some people will be telling you, what is the woman doing? What was, a lot of sentiment will start setting in. Very unfortunate. This is never a rape case, but enjoyment issues. She really enjoyed the fun. Right on, Bang Bros officer. You can imagine what somebody is saying. That is their life. Someone say, don't worry, it will be your turn. Let the bad egg be fished out so that we can identify with the good ones. Some of them, they are not fit to secure us at all. They are not fit to secure us. If the woman is lying, at the end of the day, if really they want to do proper investigation, one thing with our society is that before they will start doing the investigation, they've already condemned you. They've already given judgment. Oh, that maybe it is because of the way you dressed, or because of where you were at that time, or why were you moving at that time. They must have looked for a way to just discredit the whole case. And before you know, they will not even be interested in investigating again. Just like somebody saying, he enjoyed it. If really that was the case, definitely if they are ready to investigate properly, they will know whether the woman is lying or whether the man is at fault. But because of the mindset they will already have concerning a case, they will not even be interested in going further to get out the facts out of the whole situation. Wickedness of the highest order. The police must not cover this atrocity. I hope so. I hope so, because now, unless if but must he get to that extent that you have to have somebody, you must know somebody somewhere before you will be attended to in this country. Everything is all about money. Everything is all about connection. Everything is all about who is going to speak for you. Before you know, because his colleagues might want to change the story. They will change the language for her. They will change it entirely. Where are we going in this country? Because from the top to nothing is working. From the top, nothing is working unless you know somebody. How can we be living in a saner environment where this kind of a thing will be happening? In a saner environment, it cannot happen. The worst part of it is that we know that crime is all over the place, but the ability to be able to investigate to the fullest, that is where the problem lies. To be able to have that mindset to investigate, because they must have condemned you already. They must have blamed the victim already, because that is what has been happening. Many of the cases that we've been hearing in this case, in this most especially rape cases that we've been hearing, they will just do anyhow. That is why a lot of people don't have that courage to go, because when you go to go and report, they will blame you at the end of the day. So this is kidnapping and threat to life. If the woman refuses, who knows what would have happened to her, because the policeman in question is not human but devil incarnate. So the woman is helpless at that point to save her life. If he really transferred the money to the victim's account, the case will be very easy. Just use his account number and trace, so he can explain why the transfer. Police is not our friend again. Anyway, these are animals policemen in the zoo country. This is the type of police officer Nigerian products rape again. That is why Nigerians will keep the hatred on police. The police should be charged with kidnapping and rape. Some men in uniform have a way of indulging in criminal activities stylishly, and they will pretend as if they are not. If this woman was taken to a known destination and killed for rituals or some other purpose, nobody among these commentators that are trivializing the rape wouldn't have known what had actually happened. Somebody was even giving a testimony or reporting, even on radio station, that they were going along that Benin or road, or maybe that Benin, the bypass in Benin, that they just drove them. It was the police people. They were not in uniform, but they know maybe they are somehow police. They know that they are police, but the way they behave like armed robbers. They behave, and they told them, they collected all their money. They brought out all their phones, began to search all their phones. What are you searching for? And they were threatening them. They were threatening them. Where are we going in this country? Because those ones were they were men. Now it's a woman, because maybe he felt that, okay, this is only a woman, that is the only thing I can do. Very, very disgusting. Very, very disgusting. The Nigeria police is 99.9% rotten. Is this rape case? They just had fun, finish. Okay, just like somebody said, it will definitely happen to you if you are trivializing this thing. Even the other case that happened in Benin, that Uwage, you can imagine what people were saying. A lot of people were trivializing it. That what was she doing in church? His church library, that she could go at that point in time. Oh, maybe this, maybe that. Up to now, we don't even know the beginning and the end of that story. We don't even know up till now. You can imagine, up till now, we don't know how. I don't know how long investigation takes to that extent. But if it were to be one big man that they want to get to be in favor of a big man or somebody who is influential, within 3-4 days they already brought out this case. Unless maybe individual will start giving them money before they will want to go and do. They are the ones who are supposed to be on top of this situation. Where is the patriotism then? When you want people to give you money before investigation will be carried out. But if it is all this guy at the top, immediately they will fish out the person involved, or to get the real story concerning that incident. I congratulate the policeman for engaging in double duty at the same time. He should be equally rewarded for servicing the needs of fellow citizens. You can imagine all these people. I know when someone is saying that some people are just trivializing this whole issue. Very unfortunate. We are in a country, a society where the abnormal thing has become the normal. Abnormal things have become the normal thing, and people are laughing about it. And that is why see the way everything is. Even people who are when we talk about a corrupt politicians, the same thing. People will just make fun of it. They will just laugh over it. They don't even know that it is their destiny that these people are ruining. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below in the comment section and let's have your take on this issue. Thank you.